What's going on, guys? Jesse here with CardLines.com, and it is time for another weekly recap where we look at our biggest sport card stories of the week, and this time that includes player investing advice and a lot of products that we just previewed that are coming down the pipe really soon. But first, the intro. Alright, it's been another busy week for CardLines.com. 9 stories were published this week. I think we had a lot more product previews this week than many weeks in the past, so we're going to talk through some of that. But first, let's start with one of my favorite articles of the week, the best rookie cards of Sammy Sosa. And as you guys know, if you've watched these in the past, I'm not a huge baseball guy, so I just love when we publish these because I can learn quite a bit and invest accordingly. Mike usually nails it when it comes down to identifying the top rookie cards to invest in, and usually we just identify, this one's changed a bit structurally, usually we just identify great cards to invest in. This one actually lists a power ranking of the top 10, so you count them all the way down from 10 down to number 9, which I don't want to spoil for you, so go check the article yourself. But if you're investing in Sammy Sosa, this is a great way to do it. The article also looks at a little bit more about his career and why he is not in the Hall of Fame and may never be. He's only got 18.5% of the vote thus far, and you need 75% to get in. Either way, if you're big into investing in Sammy Sosa, this article is about as good as it's going to get. We also get pretty good feedback usually from our error articles, and this one's 1987 Topps Air, and this is a set that's pretty iconic because it has that wood grain design, and this is, for the junk wax era, one of the biggest, brightest sets. It's aged well, it's been very popular, it has a lot of big rookie cards including Barry Bonds, Barry Larkin, etc. So in this article we talk through the air cards, and there's not too many. We said right here there's an exceptionally low number of air cards in this set, so Topps cleaned it up, but it gives you the different air cards and shows you exactly what to look for. For example, this one doesn't have the trademark by the Angels logo, so there's a version that does because they corrected it, but the version without the little trademark sign that you can see right here, it's tiny but you can see it right there, that's considered an air card. So it's a fun article. If you have any of these cards that are potentially airs, you can go through and kind of identify them for yourself. So it's cool. They're not worth a ton either way, but it's kind of a fun piece of history. Now, speaking of current basketball history, preview of 2023-2024 NBA hoops. This is going to be a weird set. I'm honestly a little bit annoyed because, for one, it's something worth mentioning every single time we talk about this. Panini doesn't have Wemby autographs, and they don't have Scoot Henderson autographs either. So I think the Thompson brothers are going to be basically their figurehead for autographs every single set. But there's no Wembanyama autographs, there's no Scoot Henderson autographs, and still these boxes are pre-ordered for $225 a box. So yeah, there's going to be Wembanyama rookie cards in here, and there'll be licensed rookies of him in his Spurs jersey, but just no autographs. So I feel like it's a little bit less special, or at least the ceiling of potential is a little bit lower. But these boxes are $225 on release, and last year they were selling for $125, so we got a $100 bump. It's almost doubled in price just because of Wembanyama, who doesn't even have autographs in the set. Either way, it's crazy. So I started adding these at a glance because I think it's going to be a little bit more useful, just for kind of if you're just trying to summarize what we're doing here. But either way, boxes are coming out $225, and you get 24 packs of 8 cards. Each box contains 1 autograph and 24 inserts. Hoops is the most noteworthy early season release, and it's the first set to include the rookies in their NBA licensed jersey. So that alone is what makes it special. It's not as cool of a set as soon as Donruss comes out, but for now, it's going to be the first and best. If you're trying to make money on hoops, you need to do it early before all the competition comes out. This year, the biggest new additions are Attack the Rack, Extreme Team, Ignition, Presentations, and Sheesh. This Presentations is right here. It's this crazy picture of Luka. It kind of, to me, looks like manga and Kaboom cards mashed into one and added to hoops. This 2023-24 Topps Chrome McDonald's All-American basketball set is really making a lot of headlines. The Bronny cards are selling for a ton, which is just pure insanity to me. I don't get it. He's not nearly the best player in the class. I get the family lineage, and I think LeBron's my GOAT, and I still don't get why people are paying as much for Bronny cards as they are. But this set was introduced in 2006, and it ran through 2009. It wasn't Topps Chrome, it was just Topps, but it did feature some big-time names like Kevin Durant, Derrick Rose, James Harden during that initial 3-year run, and then it got axed, and those cards are still not worth a whole lot. So now it's back. It was back last year, but now 2023, you get 2 autographs in every box. You get 24 packs of 4 cards or 20 packs of 4 cards. Here you go. 20 packs of 4 cards. The boxes are reselling for $160, and you get 2 autographs and 1 McDonald's logo parallel plus 6 refractors. I think making them Topps Chrome and adding some short printed refractors are going to add some of the value, but I'm still not convinced these cards are ever going to be worth a whole lot. But the Bronny ones, the first Bronnies to hit the market, were selling for way too much money. I legitimately can't process. They also, this year, they doubled it up, so now it's men and women. It used to just be men. So I don't know that that's honestly a great thing for long-term prospects, just because WNBA cards aren't worth too much comparatively. So I don't know. We'll see. TBD. If you bought some of this, hope you sell it quickly. 2024 Bowman baseball is coming down the pipe. We don't know a whole lot, so this is kind of based on assumptions from last year. But we're looking for a May 2024 release, and it could be a pretty exciting year. We got a lot of prospect cards coming down. Brock Wilken, we got Max Clark. This is the worst design I've ever seen in bloom. I don't know if this is a recurring set, but this is terrible. Like, honestly. Uses a flower metaphor to celebrate young players who are ready to burst onto the scene. Whoever came up with this in Topps probably needs to spend a long time thinking about what they've done. But it'll be a cool set in general. 2024 Bowman's going to be nice. Some first Bowmans of some of these big names could be worth a lot of money. 2023 Prestige Football is an interesting set because it doesn't have a hobby box. It just has H2 Mega and Blaster boxes. I think it's kind of cool if you're into retail and investing in retail. This set's ideal because when there's hobby boxes, Panini pushes all the nice cards to hobby boxes. So the best cards are going to be found in these H2 boxes, which you can get for about $80. It's also a somewhat attractive long-term investment because last year, 2022, keep in mind, 2022 has a terrible rookie class compared to 2023, but last year's boxes are selling for $130, and these are just selling for $80, and they're still available on the Panini website, I believe. So check that out. I do think that if you buy the H2s, it's a pretty inexpensive rip, especially considering what all you get. You get 10 numbered parallels and 20 rookie cards in every box. So for $80, that doesn't seem like a bad deal. I think the autographs are seated one in every other box, so you're not guaranteed an autograph. But with Prestige, that's not usually the money anyways. You could get a nice short print of some sort of a nice rookie. Attractive long-term investment, actually. I never say that for football, but there you go. Panini 101's coming out a little bit late, as in way too late, 2022-23, so it's going to be last year's rookies releasing simultaneously with this year's rookies. This is a super risky dice roll of a product. You get 2 cards per box. One of them's guaranteed a hit, one of them's like a base or a parallel, so I don't know, I never go anywhere near this set. It's so limited in print run that it never ages well, but what keeps it in business is the downtown. These have become one of the hobby's favorite inserts. The Magic, that's super cool. I just got that Palo with like the Magic storybook sort of thing behind it. That's fun. But just in general, it's a very, very risky set. Doesn't necessarily age well as an investment. I would probably steer clear if you have a card that you want. If you want to invest in downtown, just go buy one of one of your favorite players. Your odds of pulling one are very slim. And then finally, 2023 Topps Definitive Collection. Wanted to let you know that the release has been delayed, unfortunately. So, per Topps, it has been postponed. We don't know exactly when that's going to be, but it is not going to hit the original slated release that was supposed to be on November 8th, I believe. So, unfortunately, Definitive Collection will not be dropping when we thought. This is a very high-end product, so it has taken them a little while to get their ducks in a row for said high-end product. Also, as you know, every week we've been picking a lucky subscriber on YouTube to give them a box of cards. This week it is Jay Kilgo, so congrats, Jay. I'm going to comment on one of your videos, hoping you get a notification. So I just commented, hey Jay, we picked you in Blast Box of Cards. Watch the video tomorrow to learn more. So when this video posts, Jay, if you see this, just send me an email, jesse@cardlines.com. Send me a screenshot of your YouTube dashboard just so that I know it's you and not some random person who's pretending to be you. And we should be good to go. I will get you a blaster box sent out on the way. Thank you guys for watching so much. It means a lot to us. We hit 1,000 subscribers, and truly that is remarkable. We didn't think we'd make it as fast as we did, but we really, really appreciate your support. Now watch some more of our videos because we have a lot of cool ones we've published recently, and come back next Friday for another recap.